Presidential hopeful Ng Kok Song has criticized competitor Tan Kin Lian's claim that he is an independent candidate following Mr. Tan's endorsement by Progress Singapore Party (PSP) chairman Tan Cheng Bock. A day after Mr. Tan announced the alliance, Mr. Ng took his campaign trail to Air Raja, where Dr. Tan was MP for 26 years, and did not mince his words as he criticized Dr. Tan's endorsement, which he said converted this presidential election into a general election. Speaking to the media at Air Raja Food Centre on Monday before a walkabout, Mr. Ng, 75, questioned how Mr. Tan, also 75, could claim to be an independent candidate when he has been dependent on opposition party leaders. There's a danger that he's going to be manipulated by those leaders of the opposition parties. They even went so far as to say that those who are supporting him may be appointed as advisors to the Council of Presidential Advisors, CPA, said Mr. Ng, the former chief investment officer at Sovereign Wealth Fund GIC. Isn't that a form of corruption? So what sort of independence is that, he said, referencing Mr. Tan's comments on Sunday that Dr. Tan and proposer Tan Jise would be excellent candidates for the CPA. Mr. Ng later clarified that he was not ascribing any criminal intent, but suggesting that such an act could be seen as a moral perversion of the CPA. The CPA advises the president on the exercise of his custodial powers. Of its 8 members, 3 are appointed at the discretion of the president, 3 are appointed by the prime minister, and 1 each is appointed by the chief justice and chairman of the Public Service Commission. Mr. Ng accused Mr. Tan of making a mockery out of the presidency and said that political parties should wait for the next general election, which is scheduled to be held by November 2025, to make their point instead of confusing voters into thinking that this is a general election. Calling their motives devious, Mr. Ng said, they are doing an act of great disservice to the people of Singapore by confusing the people of Singapore. He added, what happened yesterday is an act of dishonor, disrespect, contempt, on the office of the presidency, to mix up the presidency with gutter politics. Mr. Ng said that if a similar situation were to happen in Britain, its people would be aghast as to how politics can degrade the head of state and would criticize the political parties. I believe that the people of Singapore will do the same and will not stand for politicians making a mockery of the presidency, said Mr. Ng. In the 2011 presidential election, Dr. Tan, 83, garnered 34.85% of the votes and Mr. Tan Jise secured 25.04%, while Mr. Tan Kin Lian received 4.91%. Dr. Tony Tan won with 35.2% of the votes and became Singapore's 7th president. News by online media.
Subscribe to my channel.
Press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.